Welcome to another episode of First Principle Thinking, where instead of reasoning by analogy, we actually break down everything to its fundamental parts and how it works. Today, my co-host is Bastian.
Yes, today. And Kian, right? The host here of this episode, First Principle Thinking. And today, tell me, what is the topic today?
Interesting topics. We talk about food of the future. I mean, last episode we covered AI. This episode, I think, is something different.
Yes.
Food, something we are every day connected to it. So you right now doing keto? Can you elaborate a little bit?
Yeah, I told you about, right? Yeah. Last week was I started with keto or keto. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it is it's a food how you nutrient your body. It is practically that you don't eat carbohydrates, just fatty stuff like meat, eggs, avocado, nuts, or different things. So you don't eat sugar and you don't eat processed carbohydrates. Just below 30 grams. That was my goal, and I did it. It was very the first 2-3 days was very intensely because I had the keto sickness that I was headaches because my body was a little bit dehydrated, because if you stop eating carbohydrates, your body doesn't you don't have the water retentions, and in the water retention are electrolytes, and then they're gone, right? If you don't eat carbohydrates, they won't be saved in your body. But it was after that, it was really good. I feel more energized. I wasn't so much that I had to eat carbohydrates. It was nice. It's a very good experience. I will continue it, and I also can especially say, if you want to really maximize your health and really conscious about your health, you can do it as well. This is a little experiment if you want. You should do it.
I guess you need to eat quite a lot of meat to compensate for the energy loss.
Yeah, you have. That's the thing. You have to eat you have to eat very much of fat. That especially includes meat, right, and eggs, and like fish is very good as well. That are the things that are very, very important, because your body has to get some energy from somewhere, right? And if it's not from carbohydrates, it's from fat. It will burn the fat very much faster, and that's why especially people that are overweight are hopping on keto if they think, hey, I have to lose fat now. Then it's a very, very good strategy. But also it's very important for if you want to maximize your health. I think it's a good balance from keto and normal. I would say normal. How you eat, right? But not too much carbohydrates. I especially don't think that it's good for your body, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can start actually with the first starter we wanted to talk about.
Yes.
It goes exactly about meat.
Yes.
And the meat of the future, talking about cloning technology.
Wow, yes.
So, I mean, many know cloning from science fiction, like Star Wars: The Clone Wars or something like that.
Yes.
But in this case, cloned meat, or otherwise called in vitro meat, is you take the muscle fibers, like the cells of a cow or a chicken, and then grow muscle tissue within the laboratory without eating the whole animal.
Basically, what we're gonna try to say is, think about it. Look, if you eat meat, once it was the meat that you eat, it was an animal that has lived on a farm or somewhere, and now it's you eating the meat, right?
Yeah.
But imagine you eating a meat, a piece of, for example, steak or a chicken breast, has never have lived, right? Something that is from the laboratory. It was cloned.
It sounds so sci-fi, but it's actually a real thing.
Especially in it's
quite healthy too. It sounds like meat from the lab sounds so insanely unhealthy, but it isn't actually.
Well, let's wait. We're far into it. Let's start from the beginning.
Yes.
So we were trying to say, is it it's a meat, right? It's a meat, not something that has lived, not from animal, but actually cloned, science-based, in a laboratory, was made for you to eat it, but it has so many positive aspects.
Absolutely.
For example, that the animal, there was never an animal, right?
No one needs nothing needs to be killed for that.
Yes, that's the first thing. The second thing, for example, would be the nutrients can be so much optimized.
They can be tuned to have the highest nutrient. Yeah.
Like you know about this the future that you can personalize or customize your custom baby, that you can in the future like that you want a model, or you want your kid to be like 2 meters tall. You can do it in the DNA in the future. I think it's called custom DNA, or you know about that?
CRISPR-Cas9 is the technology called.
All right, yeah, okay. This is the thing now doing with meat, that now it's
we genetically optimize the meat to be more nutrient and more tasty. Yeah.
It's now custom made by the laboratory.
Yeah, because if you think of it like real meat, first you need to have an animal. The animal needs to eat itself. You need to have plants. You need a lot of surface area just to grow the food of our food. So it's expensive too. Like all the supply chain, everything.
The transporters.
It's insanely bad for the environment. Like a lot of greenhouse gases the animals produce. So it's very bad for the environment. But not only
this, the whole process from the transportation from the nutrients to the animals.
Incredibly inhumane.
Then how they had to be killed, right? They have to be killed. Yeah. Then you have the aspects with the bacteria, right?
Antibiotica and infections and stuff. And everything, and a lot of unhealthy stuff, and also the food they are eating, the animals, is also not the most healthy one.
That's true. So and it has to be very good quality for. You have meat today that is you have a big variety of quality standards today, but if you really. And so this, what we're talking about, it's called Good Meat, right?
Yeah, the company is like one of the companies to do that.
Yeah, but especially this one is very far and taking it very far today.
Yeah, they're already commercially available.
Where exactly are they?
So they started out in the US, but they're also expanded out to Singapore.
Singapore? You know who is in Singapore in 1 week?
You?
Yes. I will try. I will try and I will tell you.
Absolutely, you need to tell me how
I will tell you guys here in the podcast because it's so interesting.
We need to talk about that.
That's good, yeah.
Because the cool thing about cloned meat is first it's real meat, like cells, like biological muscle tissue.
Yeah.
Like
also
it's not like some plant-based replacement or some shrooms or something like that. It's like real actual muscle tissue. So it's biologically, like on a molecular level, identical to real meat. Like from the animal. But the thing is, now you can replicate it 101. You can also modify it to make it better. Like I said, you can make it more
you can modify it.
Less fat, more protein, and also you don't need any antibiotics or anything to compensate like infections or anything.
Imagine
it's a sterile laboratory.
It's much more cheaper to produce it, right?
Much cheaper because you don't need food for the animal. It's just grown in a bioreactor. The cells.
But it takes a fraction of the time and resources. But how exactly? What I don't understand is how exactly is the meat, especially the thing is made. Look, you have cells, I understand, and the DNA and stuff, but how is it the muscles? Where are the muscles?
So I can tell you. So usually what you do, you need to take some source DNA. Like you take some stem cells from, let's say, a cow.
Yeah,
so
healthy.
You take like a needle and get cell tissue from the muscle tissue. Like let's say.
Yes.
So the animal don't need to die. It's just like a vaccine, but you take something out.
Vaccine,
They need a little bit blood of the cow, and then you can isolate the specific DNA sections you need to clone it, and then you basically grow the cells in a bioreactor. So you put the cells in it and you grow muscle tissue, and then you basically taser it. So it actually grows fibers.
Okay.
So it's not like a weird
to build the muscle, right?
You need to have muscle, so you need to taser the muscles, electric signals into the muscle tissue, so it grows actually.
Do you know how long it takes?
But it's much faster than a real cow.
Yes,
like much faster.
Sure, because the cow has to live to the specific age.
The cool thing is, because you only need like a few stem cells, like only one basically source DNA to make it work. You don't need the entire cow for that. You can clone the best of the best.
Yeah,
like if you want to have like the Japanese Wagyu steak, like the really, really tasty one, you can just take the source DNA from this specific cow, and then you clone it to unlimited amounts because there's no limitation how much you can clone it.
I can imagine eating meat that has never lived, and especially meat that has to be and is proven to be more healthier than a real.
That's the crazy thing, that's more healthier than a real food.
Yeah, it's
like
crazy.
Real meat, because everything it sounds so unhealthy, like food from the laboratory.
Yes,
you always think about natural as good.
Yes,
like the general perception is of the public that everything that's natural is better than artificially, but in this case it's the other way around.
It's crazy. This is very, very crazy, and I think this has so much positive aspects on the society as well. Look, today you have so many vegans and vegetarian that are they're saying I don't want to eat meat, but this is okay, especially because the animals had to die for it, right? And they're protesting for it and saying, why does the animals have to die? They have rights too and stuff. But now if they like the taste, they can eat it as well because it's never meat.
Yeah, it's never lived as never needs to be killed.
And this is one aspect that I find very interesting because this is a very, very great innovation for the world.
Absolutely.
For the world,
I mean,
right?
also because it's so much cheaper in production,
and it's very,
so
very
you can get the best of the best quality. That will usually be too expensive.
And it's very good for the environment too, right?
Yeah,
you don't have any
greenhouse gases emitted.
You don't have CO2 being produced. Yeah, you have a little bit, but I don't think that is much.
For clone meat, you don't.
Yeah, but nothing compared to.
Yeah, nothing compared to like real
crazy
animals.
I don't think this is coming to Germany.
Oh my God, the bureaucracy is crazy. But there is a quite interesting startup we can talk about next. It is in Germany too? It started actually here called yFood.
yFood, yeah, we know about it.
It's another food startup.
I think you have it here like in tons here.
Yeah, we have it here actually in our office right now in the studio. It's crazy. But I mean to go about the good meat. You will be in Singapore soon, so you need to try that. You have like the chicken there.
I will do it. I will tell you. I will cook it. I will tell you my experience.
How good it tastes. You can import some stuff.
Wait. One thing I forgot to say. How did you try it once or something?
I tried it once in the US, but not from Good Meat. It was another company.
Okay.
In San Francisco, like Bay Area.
Okay.
It was a burger, like a beef burger with clone meat. It tastes amazing. Nice.
But why does it taste better? I can imagine.
You can tune the taste to be more tastier for the people. So the
but how does it work in the praxis? How
a lot of experimenting. So there's a quite interesting documentary, I think, also about Good Meat, where they tested it, where they did different variants of the artificial meat to find out which one is the tastiest, and then they mass produce the tastiest one.
Nice.
So usually, if you get some meat, you don't have a choice. You just need to use the meat that's there.
But are they putting some external flavors or emulations?
No, they modify. No. They don't need to add anything to the meat. They're just modifying a little bit of the genetic code. So they reduce like the fat contents or increase it based on what's tastier. Yeah. Then they can like fine tune how it tastes a little bit to make it better. But I think one of the very interesting things is because right now we only eat like cows, chickens, and like other animals because they're easy to get into mass production from the meat. But when you clone it,
you can eat everything.
I want to try how a dinosaur tastes like.
No, okay, dinosaur you can.
No, there is enough DNA material to do that because the chicken is like the successor of the dinosaur. And there's another company called Colossal Biosciences who working also on clone technology to de-extinct animals. Okay. Like a dinosaur.
What do you mean by
like Jurassic World, like InGen from Jurassic Park.
What do you mean by de-extinct?
They want to bring back the woolly mammoth.
The mammoth,
And the thing is, for dinosaur, most of the DNA is corrupted because it's over 60 million years.
Yeah, where was it?
65 million years dead. But the thing is, you can gene splice it with animals that are still living today, like chickens, like real birds.
Because they are parts of it.
To the dinosaurs.
I see.
And then use the corrupted DNA and mix it with the newer DNA of current animals. Yeah. And then you can artificially clone a dinosaur. And I'm curious how it tastes like.
Yes, of course. And not only this, you can so much.
Imagine, you know the dinosaur chicken nuggets, like the dinosaur chicken.
Yeah,
imagine it's a real dinosaur.
You have it. Let's go.
Real dinosaur.
You have like now that imagine with the company, right? Good Meat. You can clone any type of meat you want. You can eat like every type of meat you want. You can eat like meat from a zebra or something. For example, from a tiger. Because you don't have to kill it for it, right?
Yeah, you don't need to kill it, you just need some DNA for it.
It's crazy. And imagine if it's available for everyone in the commercial space, in a supermarket you can buy it. Not here in Germany,
I want to taste the T-Rex once. It tastes amazing like a T-Rex.
Sure, yeah.
But I think cloning technology goes slowly now into the hype because the AI makes it possible to artificially like vibe coding DNA is now a thing.
What is that?
You know the phrase vibe coding?
I know, vibe coding.
Prompting something and AI writes it, you can
AI writes an own AI. But how with AI?
It used to be that if you want to do a genetic modification, you need to manually basically cut like a movie film from like the 60s. You manually need to cut the film and reattach the DNA strings together to make them work. And now you can just generate genetic code, like basically vibe coding based on like DeepMind has something like AlphaFold where you can compute protein chains that doesn't really exist, that I generated, but then you use like CRISPR-Cas9 to actually make it, like 3D print DNA that didn't exist before. So you can make genetic editing extremely easy compared to what it used to be. So basically vibe coding DNA. Crazy. And with that, cloning technology just gets such a leap into the future, because now you can vibe code DNA that wasn't possible previously, and then clone animals that weren't possible to clone previously.
They will. Let's see.
I'm waiting for the dinosaur chicken nuggets. That needs a taste.
Dinosaur nuggets made of real dinosaurs.
I think this will be a thing in the future.
Yes, maybe.
Needs to taste amazing. But you will be in Singapore. You will try the first.
Yes, I will, and I will tell you, and we'll tell you guys. And let's talk about. We forgot to tell about yFood. We were
the next phase. So, I think one of the parts of food of the future will be cloned meat, but I think another thing will be also food from the bottle. Like yFood.
It's already a thing. And here in Germany too.
Even in Germany, but it's in every supermarket. Yeah. We even have it here. It's even a German company from Munich.
Oh yeah.
So yFood is a German company. It's also some American companies working on that.
Owned by Nestle, right?
On these kind of things.
Owned by Nestle.
I think they got acquired by Nestle. I'm not sure.
Okay, yeah. They got acquired. I think so too. Yeah.
And yFood is quite interesting because I use it like nearly every day, and you tried it also too.
Yeah, very nice.
Very often.
Especially if you think about it, it's like we're done drinking it from the bottle, right? Yeah, you can buy like for 4 euros from the powder, right? From the powder.
Usually, so most people take it from the grocery store in the bottle.
Yeah,
but we have it as a powder because it's easier to mix it with water.
Yes, and it's better. I think in the thing from the bottle are the same nutrient things.
It's the same powder. It's just cheaper if you get it as a powder. That's because you can order in bulk and it doesn't expire that fast because it's not liquid.
I see.
It stays longer.
Nice. So it's like 2,000 calories and like 80 grams or something. It's like 85 grams.
It's crazy.
Like this amount of powder.
The thing is, one bottle is like one full meal.
It's like this amount of powder. Look at this amount. It's like 2 sips of yFood, and it's 2,000 calories. That's crazy. And it's like if you mix it with milk or something, it tastes amazing, but it's almost no sugar. That's the thing.
That's the crazy thing.
And it has all the nutrients.
It tastes good without much sugar.
So I think the founder of yFood, he told. No, he didn't tell me, but he did it that he's eating all. Not food, just yFood, right? He's only eating.
It's yFood.
He's only.
It sounds also very artificial and unhealthy, but if you look at the nutrients, it's quite healthy. It's more healthy than every fast food.
Personally, for me or something, I don't think that is the.
I think you should not rely fully on yFood. You should have some variety. But I think it's still good if you have not much time to get food. Like we're here in the office, and like ordering food takes like an hour to get here, and also it arrives cold mostly.
It's true,
so
but
it's quite convenient to just.
It's very convenient if you're on the way or something and you want to get your calories in, or you want to be full or something, because this is the thing, you eat it, you drink it, and you're the next 3 hours you don't have hunger. This is so nice. You're not hungry.
It's so smart because imagine exactly as let's take us as an example. We are here in the office working like every day. We don't have all day to just get to a restaurant, get some food, or order something here, and then the rice good. So we can just take like one bottle of yFood, like one powder, one scoop in the glass, and then drink it, and then we are full for the rest of the day, and we don't need to think about where we're getting food. It's so convenient to do that.
It's very convenient. I don't think,
and it's not unhealthy. That's a not even cooler thing, because usually fast food is very unhealthy, like McDonald's or these kind of things.
Yes, that's true. Or the most food you can order. That's true. But
and even ordered food is not like the best one.
That's true, but I don't think it's the future. So if I personally would be in a position where I can go to the supermarket and buy the best things, it's just very convenient if you don't have much time. That's true, but I would argue it's not unhealthy, but it's not healthy in the long term. I don't think it's it's not the optimal way to.
It's not perfection, of course.
It's not perfection.
You can improve it.
You have much better strategies.
You have some more variety. I mean, do you cook for yourself sometimes?
What?
Do you cook for yourself sometimes?
Yeah,
like real food?
Yes, I do.
One of the. I'm the exact opposite.
Every day.
I never cook.
No.
Either I order myself food.
Yeah.
Or I take fast food. Or yFood. I think for me, like as a person who doesn't even know really how to cook, or doesn't have as much time to learn it.
yFood is better than.
I'm relying mostly on yFood during the day, especially when I'm in the office or something like that. But of course, I also like to have real food someday, because after some time, you a little bit numb your taste with yFood after some time. And then everything feels stronger if you eat real food.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Just slowly adapt to the taste of yFood if you always have to.
That was the thing. If I did keto, right? I did keto, and the funny thing, in the first 1 or 2 days, my brain told me I have the cravings to eat sugar and to eat carbohydrates. It wasn't hard to sustain the cravings, but it was okay. So, and then after time, my senses of flavor adapted, and now the first time I eat like sugar, like yesterday ago, we eat the Snickers and stuff. Yeah, it was like it was so nice because I did. Look, I only eat meat, right? Avocados, eggs, and cheese and stuff. It was nice, but it wasn't on the long term. It wasn't that. It doesn't have sugar, nothing, right? Zero carbohydrates. I think 1/2 of a banana in the day, but that was it. So it was very hard, but it was a very good experience, and I will continuing till now. Not till now, but from now again, because it's very nice, and you should try it again as well.
Yeah, I will try it.
It will open you a new dimension of energy. Really, I tell you, because
so
your body is not reliant on carbohydrates to be energized. The thing was, I was like running, and it was no problem for me. It was so nice, and you everything you see, it's like very clear. It's so nice. You have to try it, I tell you.
I will for sure try that.
Everybody should try it.
It's also a good thing. yFood has very low carb.
That's the thing. That's why I drank it one time too, and it wasn't like cheating, because it didn't have as much
it's quite
carbohydrates. So yFood, very interesting thing, and I think it's so commercial right now. It's established thing here. It's established thing here. Everybody knows yFood.
Now it's established.
They did very good marketing as well, right? They did like on YouTube and stuff. Now they didn't have to do it. I don't see it more anywhere, because it's established, and everybody. And I think for the work and the imagine you have a big company and you have a lot of people working for the company. It's very, very convenient if you don't have time, a break or something. You just put a yFood. You just bulk a yFood order, and then it's much cheaper in the long term.
Especially like if you get the kilogram pack of the powder, you can just eat it for weeks.
Yes, that's true.
It's fine, absolutely.
It's crazy. That's very nice.
But I think the future of food will be a mix of things. Like I don't think it will be only yFood, only good meat, or these kind of things. I think
I know. I don't think
evolve into having more variety, even more than we have now.
That's true.
Because one food is like like yFood, or all of these bottled foods like Saturo or other companies, a bunch of these. I think this will be a trend, especially for people who are like hardworking, because you don't have much time to cook food. But I think
that's true.
If you have time for food, I think the choices will even increase. Not only from cloned meat, because now if you have cloned meat on scale, like economy on scale, you not only have chicken and cow, you can just choose everything.
Nice.
And also
you can be like a superhuman if you really just eat this very, very healthy and optimized health products like this good meat. You can really be someone you dreamed of, because this will make you physically strong. It would make you
strong and healthy and everything. And it tastes good.
You can it tastes good. You have all the good things. You have all the vitamins, but you don't have the unhealthy things, and this is so nice.
I think another company that's doing quite cool work is using mycelium shrooms, like mushrooms.
Okay.
They grow mycelium in gigantic warehouses that are also gene edited to have very high nutrient counts.
Okay.
So I think this will also be part of it. That sounds weird.
Mushrooms.
But it's actually quite fascinating. I've never tried it before. I think you need that.
Like I think the. Yeah, I think I know that the most people nowadays are if you look at the people that the standards today that you have on the good nutrition is not what you had in the years before. Now you have all these processed high protein stuff and things,
unhealthy food.
Very unhealthy foods, and foods that is not really designed to make you it's made to make you desire things and sugar cravings and stuff,
sugar,
but not make you really healthy. So I think if you really want to improve your health, I think or not only health, it's about your work ethic, your discipline, it improves everything, because what you eat, you are, right? You are what you eat. You know this phrase, and I think to eat healthy and to eat conscious is very, very important. Foremost for the people that are they want to do something for their life, like people that want to achieve something. But not only this, I think for everyone has to have to try to eat their best. That is the thing I personally think. But now back to yFood. How did it start? What was it especially designed for? Was it designed to?
So yFood is, I think, not the first company who did that, like bottled food. I think it's like one of the early ones to actually break through the market and make it mainstream. But I think it originated as EPA packs from the military. Like if you like I think the US military has it, where you have like a pack with powder you put in water, and then it's all the nutrients you need to survive. Like if you're in the war and you don't have not the capability to just airdrop from a plane your food supplies, then you have some white powder in your backpack.
You don't have the time to cook your meat, your food in the
under high pressure situations. It's not really possible to cook your own food.
So it was made for the military.
I think it started from the military
to survive.
And then private companies thought it might be a good idea to commercialize that. I mean, I think the original version tasted quite whack. I don't believe that
because it didn't have sugar and stuff.
Priority on taste.
It didn't have the regulators, the emulators for sugar.
I mean, the cool thing about yFood is and the other like mainstream is the flavors and the variety of flavors. You have so many different flavors you can choose from. Because usually there were only I think it started with 5 or 6 flavors when the company started, which was like quite wag with like chocolate, vanilla, and some other. And now you have big variety, so it's you have more choice. Because sometimes you get you don't want to eat every day vanilla.
No,
vanilla tastes 3 weeks, and then 4th week still vanilla, and you want something else. So
now I think you have pistachio, you have coconut.
You have coconut. I have a lot of coconut here. There's white coconut. I like this one. It's quite good. Nice. Chocolate one is also quite good.
Yeah, it's all good.
So the variety of tastes is quite convenient.
What crazy is that they're now so established from being like
mainstream
in the first originally
so early startup, and
let me please talk. From originally designed to being a tool to survive and for a war or something. Now for a variety of people now using it as just a meal, because it's a full meal in a bottle, right? It's a full meal, 2,000 calories. It has nice nutrients. It has all the stuff you need to survive or to feel full, and that is the good thing about it. But I don't think it's I have to say I don't think it's you should use it if you don't have time, or if you if it's convenient, it's nice, but I don't think you only have to rely on these things. You
should have some variety.
You should try to really be conscious of your health, because this is the very, very important thing for you, especially for people that right.
Absolutely, yeah. What an amazing episode.
It was good. It was very nice.
I hope we make a follow-up episode in cloning technology. I think we can talk a little bit about also colossal biosciences and the extinction of animals. I think
let's do that now for
another episode, because this is like the whole episode for itself.
Yeah, for next episodes we can look at 2 more startups here nowadays. You can tell us, guys, in the comments,
don't spoil which startups.
No, I don't. I will not. But we will choose 2 comments.
2 companies.
2 companies, but you can comment as well. What startups we should try?
If you have
because there's so much variety of new startups coming.
New startups coming right now.
That are so interesting and will change the future of the world. And to talk about this is very, very nice, and to have have the ability to talk about this. This is very nice, and to inspire people.
So if you have some interesting ideas for a cool startup we should talk about it, write it down below in the comments, and we will look at it and talk about it in the next episode.
Yes, I especially will. It was a very nice
yes, it was amazing
episode. We talked about meat, we talked about good meat and yFood and all this food thing, and the startups and the future of cloning, especially in the food topics. Topics. Yes.
That absolutely. It was very interesting.
It was very nice, my guy.
I'm looking forward to the next episode.
Yeah, me too, man. Okay, see ya.